Hey guys, Rozo here, back with another video for ya. Today's video, I'm going over a 13 Stonevault I ran that put me at 3k IO. This is the highest rating I've been in Mythic Plus, which is pretty cool. I'm happy about getting this high. I'm looking to get even higher. This season, the goal is the hero title. Anyway, I played Hellcaller Destruction for this 13 Stonevault. And you can see here, we had a pretty interesting comp. I was playing Destro. My friend was playing Diabolist Demo, and our damage was really comparable. After the Warlock buffs, it seems most of our specs are doing really well. My friend's good at Demo, so that definitely helps as well. We had our Rogue friend and our Warrior tank, and we had a Shaman we met in LFG, and overall, the key went really well. The first thing I want to do, I'll show you the talents I'm running for Hellcaller Destro. So for Hellcaller, generally, we want to kind of spec into really big AoE, so we're losing the full fire part of our talents here, and instead we're going down into the Channel Demon Fire side of the tree. Channel Demon Fire is really good with Wither, because when you take this talent here, every time Channel Demon Fire does damage to an enemy with Wither, it increases the duration of Wither on that target. So this talent increasing the duration, combined with this talent, which increases the duration of Wither by 3 seconds, we can have Wither up permanently on the mobs. What you do is you open with Cataclysm on the mobs, flying Wither, and then you can use Channel Demon Fire to increase the duration. And with the increased duration and the cooldown of Cataclysm, you'll be able to keep up Wither permanently on the mob. First, I'll show you here quickly. I'll Cataclysm these mobs, and then Channel Demon Fire. And the duration on these mobs will go to right about on time, like 25 seconds. Channel Demon Fire's cooldown is only 20 seconds. So when this comes back off cooldown, I can Channel Demon Fire again to increase the duration up further, and then Cataclysm them to keep Wither going permanently on these mobs. So I'll go ahead, channel again. Now it's at 13 seconds, this is at 5. I'll be able to reapply this, back to full stacks. And then after this, I'll go ahead and Channel Demon Fire again to increase the duration, back and forth, back and forth. So in big keys, when you have a lot of mobs, and they're living a long time, being able to ramp up your Wither and keep it permanently up on them is really dope. And alongside Channel Demon Fire, we're running Shadowburn talents down here. So I'll be able to make sure I Shadowburn mobs as they're low HP. There's the ads on Skarmorak, which are really important to focus. When I play Destro, I tell the group that I'm pretty much going to be the one focusing these ads. I'll make sure I ping them, and I do my best to make sure I can solo them. That way we don't have several stacks blowing up on us at once. Using Shadowburn, and the trinket I'm using here, Mad Queen's Mandate, as a Destruction Warlock, you can pretty much just solo this mechanic on your own, depending on the key level. In 13, it was pretty close on some of them. If you're doing, 7, 8, 9, 10, depending on your gear, it's quite easy to solo these Skarmorak as a Destro Warlock, and kind of relieve your group of the pressure of dealing with this horrible mechanic. You'll see later in the key, we're all on Discord, and I'm telling them which ones you want to focus, and I'm making sure to use pings to tell them which one I'm hitting next. And if I need help, I'm asking them, and they can tell me. One more thing I want to say. For Malevolence, it's pretty similar to Hellcaller Affliction. It gives you haste and makes your Withers start ticking down and doing damage on the way down. But how it actually works in Destro is instead of, whenever you spend Soul Shards, it works specifically when you use Chaos Bolt. That's when you get an additional stack of Wither. So if you're using Rain of Fire and Shadowburn, it doesn't give you extra stacks, only on Chaos Bolt. Obviously, you're still going to use it on big AoE pulls, just whenever it's off cooldown, but you're only getting extra stacks from Chaos Bolt. Let me go ahead and get the key started. This video, when I was recording it, I forgot to mute my Discord audio, so you hear me and my friends talking to each other, which is probably fine. If I have something important to say, I'll go ahead and mute over the stream like this, and then talk to you. So the first thing, this first hallway here, people always lust this hallway and do a big pull. There's going to be the giant mob who does a slam. It's an AoE ground pound. It has a 30-yard range. You can outrange it. You want to be out of range because it does a large portion of your HP. Alongside that, this hallway has mobs who do a big AoE here. Here's the whole group. That needs to be stopped. And then there are mobs who do a curse that does a lot of damage to each person who has the curse on them. We only have a shaman, so only one curse to spell, which means we're going to be soaking these curses if the casts get off. We need to make sure we stop them or use defensives.
Perfectly, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll see I take a lot of damage, but I stay far in the back here, away from the pack. That way I'm avoiding taking slam damage.
I'll be orange, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm good right now. Frontal. Ice turn next. Turning. And next blind. AoE blind, yeah. Yeah. And next
Cool.
cross stance.
Stunning.
It's so fine. It's right. Yeah. And snow let. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I'm gonna fear, yeah. Yeah.
There I had the dot on me, and I took a bunch of damage. I should have walled immediately, but I walled after I was low HP and then health potioned. Kind of a waste of my wall there. I used health potion and then walled. I should have walled earlier when damage was on me in the first place.
It's fine, it's fine. Just keep going, yeah. We have what the fuck? We still have a rust. I'm gonna chain through, yeah.
Yeah, so our DPS was really high. We were able to destroy this pack pretty easily. We had one death in there, but that's okay.
I reflect green.
Is he here? So he pulls his next mob. By the way, this is the mob I'm talking about. The slant mob. The tall ones. I'm staying pretty far away. That way I can avoid the slam damage.
Okay, I kick green next.
Well, that AoE hurts.
Yeah, it's at 30-yard range, so if you're back here with me, it'll hit you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, we can get LOS back here, which kind of sucks, but it's 30-yard range, so.
Yeah, you heard me just say it. We can get LOS'd, but we want a range. So I like to stay back here. If the tank has the mobs here and like walks around the corner or something, you have to run up to get in range, but you know, that's whatever. Now, if your group is doing a bunch of damage, you can stand closer. You know, if you're like just destroying these mobs. Like in the MDI, the Warlock stands in melee range, and they just destroy the ads too quickly for it to matter. But normal pugs like this, you're gonna want to stay away and avoid slam damage.
Try and avoid it.
You'll see here the mobs are low. I'm going to be spamming Shadowburn. Now the talent we take here makes it so when Shadowburn doesn't kill somebody below 30% HP, it refunds the cooldown of 5 seconds. And in the video, you'll see that the guy with Havoc on him is below 30%, and then the guy I'm targeting is below 30%. Shadowburn has a cooldown of 10 seconds, or 9.7 seconds. So if I have Havoc on somebody, and I Shadowburn 2 targets, it refunds the cooldown completely. So I can just press Shadowburn over and over and over and over. You'll see I'm doing that a lot throughout this key. If you watch my DPS thing here, I should be doing it more here. But throughout the key, you'll see me spamming Shadowburn just a lot when mobs are low because of that.
Come on.
Try and keep that in mind
This one,
when you're doing
go
your own
stand
keys too.
left of here, where he's sat right now, and he'll pull it to the right.
In here, so the same thing, he's pulling these giant mobs who do the slam. I want to stand over here, out of range of the slam damage. Also note this little fire lava stuff will actually damage you if you walk through it. You can walk behind it, but if you walk directly in the little beam, it'll burn you.
Okay, yeah, make sure we're not in range or hurt.
Nice kick. I kick orange, yeah.
Okay, I'll do orange next if it goes again.
Yeah, we need to focus Skull first, yeah. Skull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was saying focus skull, but I was targeting orange to make sure I got the kickoff. I was just so focused on making sure the fear didn't go off, but the fear wasn't going to be cast for like another 7 seconds or something, so that was my fault.
Nice shot.
My cooldowns came up here, but I'm going to save them for the boss. I just use my 1 minutes instead.
Let's go.
My 1 minute cooldowns will be coming up
Mr.
with the
Shaman,
boss,
You want to do
and I will have my Spy Master's Web at a decent amount of stacks, so I just want to be able to use those on the boss, on pull.
2-2-2 at the boss?
2-2-2.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
the spikes.
Oh, yeah, I can. That'll be manageable.
Yes, for this boss, he spawns the spikes. Spawns 3 spikes at a time. Each time you blow up a spike, the entire group takes damage and gets a big dot on them. How we're going to do it, he does 3 sets of spikes. We're going to blow up 2 spikes, 2 spikes, 2 spikes. So that way we don't take too much damage at once.
3,
So
2.
I'm going to be doing a lot of the spike breaking here. How it works is he spawns the red beam on you. You got to walk, in an area where the beam projectile is going to hit these spikes.
I can do this one here.
There's several ways you can do it. First, you can do it like I am, where you go directly through the beam. But one thing to note is that if your beam goes through this little circle without directly hitting the pillar, it'll also break it. You'll see later I have a bit of an awkward angle, but I send the beam like through the middle of one pillar, and then like through like this half of the ring. That still works for breaking the pillar.
Okay,
Open
cross
to you?
solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing too, make sure you're not stacked with somebody. Like you don't want to have two beams hitting you because that'll just one-shot you.
One, right here.
People,
Watch out, Crozo.
also a good thing, other Warlock said, my friend here, he's saying he's trying to bait one of the stones there. They spawn based on where players are. So if you have a good setup, you can bait them like this and clear two of them very easily if you stack them together. That's mostly for like a coordinated group though, not a bug.
Nice. We have two set easy. That's nice. Perfect. Here, can you do that one for it? Are you still there?
We have two easy sets, so we're letting him
Yes.
just do
Okay,
this one.
okay.
I will do this.
I make sure I don't stack arrows. I don't want to blow up rock on accident. And then
The other one that's
I'll go
easy.
stand in melee.
But yeah, boss is gonna do it for us.
Thanks, boss. Health potioning? Eyes are cool. I'm just kidding. Zoning. Okay, we'll do these two here.
I'm making sure I ping and tell them what I'm doing. You can see here, they're kind of awkward angles. I go through the side of the ring here and directly through this pillar back here. And hits them both. I get low on HP there, so I use Mad Queen's Mandate, my trinket, to hit the boss for a decent amount of damage.
Oh.
Because Mad Queen Mandate heals you for a portion of the damage done.
Yeah, this is an awkward angle. I can't.
Again here, I go through the side of the ring, not through the pillar. It hits them both. And then we stack in melee, get healing.
Yeah, there we go.
Warlocks, I want to wall this. I'll just do Warlocks. I can't. Warlocks going.
Healer said to watch ourselves. I saw everybody was low HP, so I go ahead and wall early.
Ourselves.
I wall to make sure I don't take too much damage. Try and help the healer out as much as possible. You'll see my Mortal Coil is on cooldown too. I spam Mortal Coil all the time. Mortal Coil is pretty much a part of my rotation. You should try and make sure you use it a lot too. Keep yourself alive in these keys.
Ooh, okay. I'll get these. I'll get these too. I got it. Watch your feet, Mr. Shaman. Rosa's okay. Don't heal him.
I don't have CDs currently.
I just make sure the healer knows, like when I am, I don't need healing at all. Warlocks are pretty tanky, so
Let's see.
if I tell him like I'm invincible, I'm pretty much invincible. Dark Pact, Wall, Health Stone, Health Potion, all these things.
I
Are you
think
gonna do those two?
Yeah. It's gonna be sus. Okay, good. I got you.
And make sure I light it up.
Okay, don't heal him. We'll do these two. I got it.
I thread the needle there. If you end up walking into one of these, it'll blow up on you, and like it'll blow up as if a beam hit it, and it'll not be good. So don't walk into them.
Come on, man.
Take the long way around if you have to.
Maybe.
I got tied up.
I have health stone for any of these, and I have health potion as well.
I got health potion for
We'll
next
just get this last set here, but we want to make sure that
You
we do it correctly.
No, I
So
got it.
this one's really close.
Think.
I almost miss it, but
I'll
It
try to
works out
get
for
low.
us.
My CDs aren't just up yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm seeding just to help us off.
Make sure we don't die on this last one, then we're good.
Perfect.
Mana after this.
Are you playing double, Tetsu?
Yeah.
after this boss spawns, you'll have mobs immediately appear from the doors here and here. So you want to make sure you're not standing right in the middle, because you'll pull them if you sit here to get mana or
Okay.
drop healthstones or whatever.
I'm
Make
just
sure
gonna
you
man
move.
up.
Try and walk out of the way.
Thinking.
Yeah. Watch out. Let
My
me know
friend's
when you're
gonna-
ready.
My friend's going to pull both packs. The important thing for these packs to note is there's two mobs here that need to be kicked, and that this giant rock dude has a huge pulsing AoE. You're going to want to make sure you kick these two mobs, and then have a defensive for this giant rock dude. I have Dark Pact up and big health potion, so I should be fine.
My cooldowns are in 30. Do you guys have cooldowns?
He's pulling out in combat. Just give me like 3 seconds, and you can start pulling now.
Yeah. 1, 3, let's go.
I'll kick orange first.
Make sure and watch the mob as it runs over, so I can kick it.
Try to get on my rain here. I have Link for the big dam.
As Destro in these big packs, you're just spamming Rain of Fire.
I'm gonna Infernal this here. I'm just gonna big AoE stun.
Oh, I'm done.
I use Inferno there to stun all the
Wait,
mobs, to help the tank out a
Stunning in,
bit.
stunning in.
My Shadow Fury
I
again.
Skarmorak belly up.
It was hurt.
Good stun. For it.
Yeah.
Nice work.
When the mobs are low like this, instead of Rain and Firing, you know, like 4 or 5 mobs and they're low,
Lagging a
it might be
lot.
worth it
Well,
to
this
go ahead
is
and
scary.
spam your Shadow Burn on like priority mobs, mobs that
Oh
have
my
kicks
God.
that need to get interrupted or something. Shadow burning them
Have I
might
used
be
this?
better.
Oh,
What am I
my
doing?
goodness.
I'm
What are you
griefing.
doing?
I was talking over the video. I forgot to use Spy Master's Web with my cooldowns there on that pack. So I kind of forget to use Spy Master's Web a lot in this dungeon. You'll see that. Sorry in advance for my new gameplay.
Oh, man.
Not DPS. I'll get circle.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Did you guys have CDs for the yeah? I
Um,
want
kind
big
of.
pool.
I have AG and Healing Tide, and Sentence comes up in 10 seconds.
Alright.
I don't have interrupt right now.
Yeah, it's okay. I kick
I'm
green. I
stunning.
kick green.
Okay, I'll get circle. I get circle. I get circle.
I'm capping on top of this.
I have knockback.
It's coming. Yeah.
Watch your feet.
Attack is a scary one because the charging gear attack is a silence. So if it hits the healer, they're going to get silenced for
Oh, watch yourself, Flo.
I'll stun
2 or
you.
3
I have
seconds.
to spell yet.
All good.
They also have the dots coming out and a big
Oh,
AoE
sorry.
shout.
Nice.
This- Definitely a scary pack.
I'm just gonna focus green and kill it.
Having 2 Warlocks isn't the best for our kick game, but make it work.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Here we go.
It was.
I could have kicked that. I didn't kick it, and I just got the big dot instead. As a player, that's definitely one of my shortcomings, is I'm pretty bad at... Not pretty bad at, but kicks are definitely one of my weak points in Mythic Plus.
Rosa, I don't have any right now. But this pack's what's fine. Next pack I have some. I'm gonna.
I see those mistakes in my own videos, though, and I try and rectify it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I'm popping Infernal here, big cooldowns.
Yeah.
I have a sentence in 5 seconds. That's all I got for now.
I'll kick circle.
Make sure you're in the rain. Makes it a little easier to heal you guys.
On this pack here, it's only 3
I
mobs,
have Link and
and there's a
6.
priority mob I want to kill. So it probably was worth it for me to, instead of spamming Rain of Fire, to pop my cooldowns and just start Chaos Bolting
You
one
save
mob
the ring?
and having
I think
Havoc
most of it,
procs go
yeah.
off
Yeah.
on a different mob instead. On giant packs, just spamming Rain of Fire makes sense, but on 3 mobs,
Yeah.
Chaos Bolting a priority
I don't need
target
it right now.
Yeah.
probably would have been better because the extra Malevolence stacks for Wither.
You can use ring here. Yeah, this pack should be hard. Yeah.
Make sure I target the one I want to kick.
Got the Link here.
Yeah.
Rosa's invincible right now.
He had his link down, and I went ahead and popped my wall and Dark Pact. Probably should have just used
I'll watch
Dark
this.
Pact only
I
and
got-
saved wall.
I got orange.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a stun here, okay?
I have Healing Tide for the next AoE. Going down.
Yeah.
Healthstoning.
Yep, I'm stoning here.
Dropping Shadow Fury.
Yeah. Trying to focus cool guys. Yeah, it's not dying. Nice.
Easy. Purple. Okay, Garrote. Blood the game.
Playing with a rogue is nice because he has Garrote that just
Watching.
I go try.
perma silences these bombs. My cooldowns came up, but I'm going to save them for the boss. Skarmorak is definitely, in my opinion, the hardest boss if you don't have the right coordination. And since I told them that I'm going to be the one focusing the crystals, I want to make sure that I'm 100% ready for it.
Nice last second kick. I'm shoving a stun here too.
The last boss is a joke. The first boss is pretty simple too, as long as your healer is doing pretty well and you don't pop too many. The other boss that can be the second boss, the twin bosses, that one's pretty difficult as well.
Just
But
drink up.
I hate this
boss,
boss,
so-
so I just want to
Are
make sure it
you-
goes smoothly. I have 40 stacks Spy Masters, all my cooldowns, everything.
You're going to.
Yeah, I'll ping. I'll
right?
ping. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pull whenever.
Yes, I've lust.
2, 1.
I'll
You
coordinate
lost
with my group.
here.
Let me last right now.
Yeah.
Usually when one spawns in melee, I'll want us to cleave the one in melee first.
Let's do here first.
And then if there's not one in melee, I want us to focus the one that's by itself. I don't want to, I guess it depends. I don't want to cleave them too fast. Like, see there, we had lust. I went too crazy, and I got 2 stacks of the debuff on us. And we'll take a bunch of damage here. Definitely a big mistake.
Sorry.
No,
I'm
There
going.
was 2 stack. Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, it's okay. We had the rust.
Yeah,
Should
we had
be nice.
lust. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
we'll get. Ooh, scare. Okay, X.
Oh, careful, careful.
X only. Farmersonly.com, baby.
Nice.
Havoc procced on the shards, so I target the boss.
Skull.
Got it? Sorry. That was really, like, last second.
I also make sure I grab one of the orbs, so I do extra damage to the boss's shield here.
Rosa's invincible right now.
Nice.
Heard that before.
I like that the healers know, bro. You know?
Mm.
No need to waste
Sorry,
globals
what was
on my
that?
dog, right? Okay, you know melee? No, I was saying don't like waste globals on me when I got my defense. And I go an X.
I put Wither on Skull there, just so when I'm using Soul Shards on X, it'll get it chunked down a little bit faster, without completely killing it.
Yeah, I'm on X first.
Yep. Square.
Yeah.
Well,
Into
dies.
skull.
Nice.
I rally.
This one, I didn't end up getting an orb, so I'm not doing as much damage to the shield as I like to.
Tide.
Alongside this, the shield was kind of big, so I like to save Mad Queen's Mandate to one-shot one of the Skarmorak crystals if we're in a pinch, but this shield is going to do a bunch of damage, but I think I'd rather use Mad Queen's Mandate to break this shield faster instead. That's what I go ahead and do. Because we're getting
Mandate this. Shield.
kind of deleted right now. If I use it, it goes on 2-minute cooldown,
I
but
got one of the orbs.
that shield lasted way too long.
I have a health potion for the next time.
Okay, I also got Link and Ascendance for the next one. Ascendance I made us use to top people off beforehand,
Yeah,
but I
right
got
under
Link.
the boss. We'll get this one first, whatever it is. Yeah, X.
And here I do something pretty bad. My Havoc pops on square, so I want them to come to square, because I don't want to cleave them both at once, but they were all hitting Skull already. I should have just hit Skull with them, but this time we end up popping 2 at once, because they're both too low, and my dots are already on that one over there.
Oh, we're gonna
Eternal Cleave got it.
Oh, we got two, we got two, we
Oh,
got
my
two.
in trouble.
It was
Yeah.
big AoE.
Oh, watch out.
I made sure to wall.
A square?
Yeah.
Be good healer. Good skull. Help me, X. We got it.
Get the orb, yeah.
I got this orb here. I need.
Yeah.
Got
And
Link.
this will be the last time.
I'm in that.
I have
Like,
AG up.
Next, we'll just go ahead and kill the boss. He's low enough.
Nice.
There
We
you go.
just
We just
did the
ignored him.
fourth, right?
good job.
We just
Yeah.
ignored.
We might have been able to. I didn't check his
Good healing
HP.
through us through that.
We might have been able to ignore the ads last time, but
My fault.
Yeah.
it's better to be safe than sorry sometimes.
Alright, we're gonna kill X first.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You're not trying to parse, bro.
Nice. Now, in my opinion, the hardest boss, maybe not the hardest, but the most frustrating boss is out of the way. Now we can just kind of get through this. Also, another thing in Mythic Plus, if you're just having a long place you need to traverse, like a long distance, just start spamming your gateways. Like using your gateway often really adds up
Heads
for the
up
course
there,
of a dungeon
by these
and
frontals
time
a few
save.
times, so.
Hmm.
I don't do it enough myself.
Frontal.
Like in Arakara, doing on the bridges before the first boss when you're going between packs, gatewaying to get caught up there is pretty good.
that was the
In
dodge
here,
roll
that big
front.
room, it's good to use gateways.
Was
In places where you're not
back,
going to be doing a gateway skip, nice to use it just to
Yeah.
get around faster. My cooldowns are up here, but I know my friend's route, and he's going to do a big pull after this one, pulling like 3 packs at once. I'm saving my cooldowns for that.
Frontal.
Frontals on me. That wall. I'm gonna look to healthstone this after another couple ticks.
Frontal one more time.
This pack too, I didn't get hit by a frontal, but the Forge Loader, the big machine mob, puts a dot on people. This one here, it's not the frontal, it's a separate dot. He shoots somebody with like a missile. If you get this dot, you need to use defensive. It does a bunch of damage, pretty much the same as if you got hit by the frontal. It's taking for, a lot of damage, so make sure you defensive that.
Nice.
You have CDs for the next, right, you guys?
Yeah.
A
Okay.
few
Give mana?
seconds for me here.
I'm stuck in
I'm
combat.
starting with a
for a
stun.
minute, but I'll be okay for this pull.
Yeah. Next blind, please. AoE blind. Yeah. And next cross.
I'm
You
capping,
don't have
capping.
cross,
Okay.
right?
I don't, not
Yeah.
yet. I have in 5.
Okay.
These mobs do a bunch of melee damage to the tank. He's trying
I'm
to
responding,
not get
slowing down.
deleted, but he's doing a good job of kiting them around in the Rain of Fires.
Ooh, and
which is
snow red
quite
stance,
helpful.
Yeah.
Stun him.
Yeah.
Ah, stun immune, stun immune.
He's done them too many times.
Yeah.
Some of them got out of the range of my Cataclysm, so
Stun.
their withers fell off, but that's
Oh,
okay.
I need
Yeah.
big kill at the next pick because
Let's
I
mana
cannot
first, mana
tight
first.
enough.
I just need to drink up a little bit here.
Yeah.
This pounce, you can CC
They're
them.
fine, I think so, right?
There, we just feared it with Mortal Coil.
Still stuck.
When
in
they're doing the big
combat.
AoE jump,
Somewhat.
you can CC them before they land,
Super
or sorry, before they cast it, and the jump won't go off. They'll cast it again immediately after, but it saves you from moving for a little bit.
Just curious about this pick. Yeah.
I go for it.
Yeah. Let's go. We can do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
This pack, like the previous one, even though they're non-elites, they do a bunch of damage to the tank. So he's gonna make, doing his best not to die, and we gotta do our best to peel for him.
Okay. Cross,
Shadow
can you
Fury is
stun
coming up.
first?
Here,
Yeah?
staying now.
Make sure I Shadow Fury, and then when Infernal's off cooldown, I'll drop Infernal immediately to help delete the
I
ads,
have
but also because it has an
80
initial
stacks
stun,
for now.
help
Yeah.
him kite.
Stunning, stunning.
Yeah. I stun next.
Tapping on top of that.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Can you blind for me? Yeah. Just stop it. Yeah. Thanks.
I have Infernal. I'm about to stun here. Big stun.
Yeah. Fear.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
This pack definitely takes a little while to get through, but we're getting there.
Nice.
We go ahead, we delete it.
Very nice.
I
Rank
feel
up.
so comfortable right now.
Nice.
Fuck, these pulls absolutely rip my map apart.
Yeah.
Let's see here, like I mentioned earlier,
But
one
anyway,
mob
I
was
can
low
get that.
HP, the other one had Havoc, and I could just spam Shadow Burns on 2 targets at
let's
once,
get the
and just
buff,
spam it
yeah.
infinitely.
Stack on me, and I will give you a buff. Yeah.
And here in this part of the dungeon, if you have a blacksmith,
Again.
you can get like 10% increased versatility for 10 minutes. Blue buff up here.
I'll stun here.
Oh, that's really nice.
Capping.
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry.
It's
Sorry,
like
double stun. They're not elites.
All right. fight is really good right now. Rolling. Watch out, aggro, yeah.
Stunning. I have
Here we
knockback if
go.
you need
I
it.
got it.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
I have cap and 7.
Knocking back.
I'm getting slow. what
I'm
the
capping.
fuck? Yeah. Could I use stun next? Yeah, in
Yeah, I'm stunning,
2
stunning,
seconds,
stunning.
right?
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I can't work. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Nah.
Nice. Okay, so my cooldowns are coming up again for this boss. This boss, the big thing is just make sure you're in the right place, and then make sure somebody can kick the small guy when he gets out of range of melee. Pretty much the entire time, I'm saving my kick for when the small guy jumps away.
Just gonna top off and we get to go.
Yeah, here's- yeah. I'm gonna left for a minute.
Do you want me to just lust as soon as it comes up?
Yeah, yeah. We can. 3, 2, 1.
On pull, I go ahead and put Curse of Tongues on the small boss here. He has this cast.
I kick.
We want to make sure it gets kicked, so going ahead and putting a curse
You
on
wanna be in
him
charge of the range
is just
kick
going to be
around?
helpful.
I will try to.
Or
I do have to
I
stick
can
with it.
I can do it actually because my pet's ranged kick.
I got this one. I got this one.
Okay.
So sweet, guys. Yeah.
Whenever your cooldowns are up and you're getting close to capping on shards,
Oh, we need
making
to
sure
work.
you're not sitting at 5 is important. I was getting close to 5 there,
I can't.
and I had-
I cannot get that.
I
I cannot get
got
that.
I kicked the 4 kick
Oh
there.
yeah, nice.
When you're close to 5
Oh
shards,
Jesus.
make sure you're at least using Shadowburn or something, so
Really
you're
gonna
not
give
just
me
sitting
a
at
heart
5
attack, huh?
shards.
Okay, Ross right now.
Yep, listening.
I kick. Okay,
got
never
it.
mind.
Over here.
You need to
Oh, it's
move.
kind of fucked.
I will get the kick when he goes.
Joe frontal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should be using Shadowburn much more often now that I'm watching my own gameplay. Generally speaking, it's nice to have, you know, at least one charge of Shadowburn used, so it's always recharging one. That way you're not just kind of wasting charges of it. It does good damage. And then when they're low HP, you're just going to want to use it like on cooldown.
Kick out. Frontal,
Oh
frontal,
fuck! Oh
frontal.
fuck! Oh fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh
Resing,
no!
resing, resing, resing.
Like here I'm at 5 shards again, but I have to res, so it's a bit different than normal.
I got kick! I got kick! I got kick!
Yeah. Just kick it.
I res, and I make
Yeah,
sure
I
I'm
got it, I got
focusing the small guy to get the kick when he's away from us.
Ah, that was 30 stacks of Spy Masters down the drain.
Oh, fucking sorry. Dude. Front here.
Oh, watch out! Watch out!
Oh, nice. Lucky. We stay here.
Oh, it's still. Oh yeah. I kick. I kick.
Make sure to reapply Curse of Tongues, because it's about to fall off of the small guy.
Going all the way across. Frontal.
We get pretty unlucky. This is like horrible. We have to go this far as possible.
Like here.
You got kick? What? I got kick.
I
got
have I have kick on that.
You okay? You
Oh, okay.
you got it.
I got it. I got it.
I'll spot if you need to here.
Yeah.
Frontal.
Now that they're low, I'm just going to spam Shadowburn as much as possible. When Havoc procs, or Mayhem procs, it gives me Havoc on both targets. That's really, really nice.
Okay. Use your
I got it.
defenses and shit here. I'm popping my. I have no CDs right now. No CDs.
Oh, I rally. I rally.
I've tied in 2 seconds. I can help us top us off after.
A big guy.
How
Big
do you
guy.
know?
Big guy. Big guy needs damage.
Yeah.
I have Havoc on the big guy, but I want to make sure they die evenly, so I kind of waste a bit of DPS to make sure I
Perfect.
focus the correct mob.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Ro, we need skill. Yeah.
So what
next
we can
game.
do is we can, you know, you take the cart to go back to the front, but I've had several experiences where I go to the cart and then we try and skip past it. Try and skip past it somehow, and the mobs still pull, and I don't want to die doing that, so we just decided to run to the front instead.
I don't want
We have a rogue, so we probably could have just sapped and taken it, but we didn't say it in the moment, so.
Yeah, I'm not risking that shit.
So I kind of muted the volume here. What our plan to do here is that the next part of the dungeon, there are these 2 guards blocking the gateway that are pretty inefficient to kill. They do the charge, and they like run across the room, they have a lot of HP. These 2 mobs are really inefficient and kind of annoying. The rogue, he's going to take them over to this hallway. He's going to run them away from us, and then we are going to sprint past, hide around the corner, and he's going to reset them and try and run past. They have like true sight, so they'll see us if we try and shroud past and stealth. We have to do it this way. Our plan is to just summon him, or see if he can sprint back fast enough to get past.
Okay, wiggle right now.
But he ends up dying instead, so we'll just
Okay,
res
Rob,
him
you
from
need to
back
run,
here.
yeah?
Oh, he's dead.
We can.
I could probably
either
try to
res
res him from the
or-
corner here.
Yeah.
We can summon 2
Try
just
and
in
res. If
case.
you can't, we'll summon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got nice Warlock utility. We can summon, but the res ends up working.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Let's
Oh,
go.
nice. Let's go.
Yes.
Mm.
Rock
Trying to
smash.
focus big guy, yeah?
Yep. Shadow Fury for the Menders.
Frontals, careful. They're charging.
The big guy does a bunch of AoE, and it has a stacking debuff on you, so the more he does it, the more damage it does over time.
Very nice.
Once we get him down, the tank probably feels confident to go ahead and pull back.
I will leave the totem.
As long as we dodge these guys'
Yep, I got it.
frontals, they
Yeah,
don't really do much.
I'm gonna proceed to 1.
Here, this pack, these Stone Shapers, are the next 3 packs. They spawn these Earth Burst totems. Shadow Fury pretty much one-shots them if you get crits, so
I
it's
got him.
easy for
Frontal.
Industrial Warlocks to be in charge of these. So, that's my job.
Correct, can you stun?
Yeah, I'm stunning here.
Yeah. Nice.
I can AoE knock back after this.
Yeah.
I'll knock them.
I got medals.
Yeah. Okay. Shaman kick green, yeah? Kick green.
Got oh,
Sorry, I got it.
it's all good.
Okay, one more totem. I'm gonna put it back.
Next 2 packs are pretty much the same thing. 1 big guy, 2 small guys.
Nice stun.
Make sure we kill the totems, kick them. Then we get to the last boss.
Yeah, totem. Nice.
I got totem. 1 second.
I got unlucky there, and I was off damage on that mob by like 2%, so I had to like actually cast a spell at it instead of just instant casts. My cooldowns come up
Okay,
here,
Kura
so I
green
go ahead.
and,
I kick
Snow
purple,
Led
sorry.
orange.
I've got a cap down.
I go ahead and send my 2 minutes there just to get them on cooldown and kill these packs as fast as possible and get to the boss. I don't want to hold them for too long.
I used my kick already.
Oh,
I got AoE
okay.
knockback.
Yeah.
We kicked each other's mark for it, I think. Funny.
It's okay.
I got it.
That's fine. We
Watch
just did it
out.
at the same time.
Yeah.
That was scary. I was in the middle of that shit.
Notice my own gameplay, I'm not pressing Shadowburn enough. The mobs are below 30%, and I'm just doing
Get
Chaos
inside,
Bolts.
Okay? Just get inside. I leave
With our
flag.
talent setup, when mobs are below 30% HP, Shadowburn's always going to crit and just do a
Okay,
bunch of
flag
damage.
green.
And it's
Yeah.
instant. Cost 1 soul
I
shard.
orange, kick
Spamming it on
orange,
low
yeah.
HP mobs is definitely the way to go.
Okay. Kura, can you kick green?
I
here?
got orange. Sorry, I kicked it.
Okay. I'm gonna fear them. And I stun.
Stunning.
Yeah.
I got a cap going down.
We need to focus a big guy first, yeah. Okay. Yeah, 4 minutes. It should be enough for the last boss. Seriously, guys.
Yeah, I think so.
Just watch out for when you're dropping shit on the edges, because a lot of the time I might be out of range of you. Watch
Okay.
your health.
The last boss is mechanics are really simple. You put the dot on you.
And I'm trying
You
to
have to
dispel myself
get rid of
first,
the
just
dot.
so I can kind of heal better.
with one of the portals around the room. One of these portals. He's a frontal. Dodge the frontal. And then he puts like a debuff on you that blows up and drops a puddle. Drop the puddles outside. A good idea, like I just did, put your demonic circle in the middle. So that way you can drop the puddles on the edge and then teleport back to the middle immediately. Also, you'll see that whenever he starts putting out this debuff, I'll start pre-standing near where a portal is, or a portal's going to spawn. So I can get my debuff off immediately.
Watch frontal.
I drop the puddle and then teleport straight to the middle. That. You'll see the next time I get the debuff, Warlocks are pretty tanky, so I think I'll let someone else go first. But I end up getting really low, so I use Demonic Gateway to get across to the other portal.
Alright.
They're gone, and
Warlock has no
I'm kind of freaking out, so
Over there, okay?
I drop my puddle, and then I gateway across.
Frontal, watch out. Frontal. Or Mr. Rogue.
Healer definitely hooks me up there. I could have stole,
Nice.
had the big health stone, but I didn't do that.
Crozo, or if you don't have defensives,
I have nothing right now,
take
yeah.
it. Okay, yeah, you
I'll stand
dispel
that way.
yourself first then.
Oh, I don't have it.
Make sure I drop my puddle, and then I just stand near the portal. That way when the debuffs go out, it'll instantly
I
be
rally
taken
just
off of
in
me.
case, Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going first.
Yeah. Watch out, frontal. Yeah, oh, nice. That is so nice, dragon.
Yeah.
Keep it up, dudes. Keep it up.
Word, OP, OP.
Yeah.
I love double jump. I love it.
Yeah. Watch out. Frontal, watch out.
Oh, good frontal, good frontal.
Yeah.
I'll go stand by the
Health
portal.
potion and
Like I
health
said,
for
the
this.
entire time, just
Okay.
go by the portals, have it pop off you.
I'll
If you're in a
come
group
next
with
time,
people
so
who are much
I'll-
squishier than you are, it's definitely, you know, if you have
my
cooldowns up,
stone next.
better to let them go, or people who are less mobile. If you have like a priest in your group, they're not very mobile, and they're squishier than you, so letting them go first is definitely the way.
Watch out.
Got a range on it.
I'm okay.
Frontal is too bad, frontal. Yeah.
Good.
You lost 5 seconds.
Yep.
Was it just be safe? We get this.
Lost. Yeah.
I really needed to time this key, so I was getting kind of nervous, even though it was like, you know, a done deal. We had a minute left, you had 10%. I was getting pretty nervous.
I got tied.
Yeah. Frontal. Mr. Rogue. No.
That was pretty unfortunate what happened just there. They both have the debuff, the rogue and my friend Warlock, and they were both low HP, and there was only one portal to choose from. So one of them pretty much had to die.
That's fine, it's fine.
No.
Unfortunately, the
you
Warlock
shouldn't
died,
choose
but
the
we were able
portal.
to kill the boss in time.
Yes, we did it! Woohoo! Dang, you have 36
Nice.
points, 30, 31. Sheesh.
And you can hear how
Oh.
excited I was. I finally passed the 3K barrier, and had a good time doing it. Overall, 1.96 million DPS. Pretty good. Almost 2 million, but I'm probably gonna put in the title or the thumbnail 2 million DPS as a clickbait. So sorry in advance for deceiving you. But yeah,
Dude, change the key. Don't forget to change the
yeah, fun key. Highly recommend trying Hellcaller Destro. Out of all the specs, I thought that Affliction was doing really well, but I think Destro might be the big winner overall. Like from all the buffs we got in the past reset. I'm gonna try doing some more keys, and we'll see. But you can see here that my friend on the Warlock was also just doing insane damage as demo. The any spec is doing good in keys right now. So, whatever spec you like, give it a try. Keep pushing, you know, because you can come to high keys like this by any spec. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the video, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.